Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Starman FJ. I want to take a minute and take a look at the notifications on Android and iOS. All right. And so we got two different systems here and they both offer notifications, but which one does it better? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, when you look at the lock screen notifications, you have the option to hide the notifications on both of them. You can just have the icon or something that lets you know the notification is there, but it won't show you the details. So there's some privacy there. So that's good. They both offer that. They do a pretty good job in that for both systems, I believe. Now let's take a look at how you get to the notifications, okay? Now on Android, you can slide down from the top and you get your notifications, all right? But you can also swipe anywhere on the screen and get the notifications, which makes it easier to pull it down and get it, right? With iOS, you have to go up to the top and slide down your notifications, all right? You can't get it by sliding down there because you're gonna get this screen right here, which I don't really like a lot, but it's helpful sometimes. So you gotta, so I think Android wins that. Android does it better. Okay, so let's see how the notifications work, all right? When you slide down, of course, you got to slide all the way up here. You see how the notifications look and how they're organized. Now, looking at them aesthetically, they both look pretty decent. You might say that iOS is a little more organized than the Android, just looking at the actual areas that you have these things separated. But you have the separation in Android as well, but they kind of group together. So you may not see these different separations like you see right here for each notification. So I think Apple wins that. I think iOS wins that organization aesthetic look that I'm talking about right now. It looks the best over here. This looks cleaner right here because everything is kind of separated and you can see it a lot better and differentiate the different notifications. Now, when it comes to managing notifications, I think they both do it a little bit differently. So with Android, you could expand this and get to each notification to look at them, right? You can even expand each notification to get more options there where you snooze or whatever. I don't know if you can see that. Let me pull this back up. So I expanded that notification. I can go back up, close it back out, and I can close all of them back out. So you got 10 notifications there. All right. Now, all of these can be expanded. You know, if you use like two fingers, you can expand them to see what else is there, if there's more there or not. All right, like I just did right there. And I can swipe away each one, right? No problem. Or I can actually go all the way down to the bottom and clear all, right? I can get a history to see the history on each notifications. All right, so that's pretty good. Now with iOS, you know, one other thing I don't like is that you don't always get a clear indication of how you clear all the notifications, right? Now you can actually go through and look at, you can clear that set of notifications. You can manage it by turning off. You get more options there. I just think that's more cumbersome. You can view it, right? But I think this is a little bit confusing. You might not recognize all of that if you are not familiar with iOS and you know it really well. Now, let's see how you clear the notifications for all of them right now. With Android, it's pretty simple. You're going to hit the clear button right here, right? You hit the clear button. Now with iOS, you don't have a clear button. Now they do have this button up here, and we're going to see how that does, what that does in a minute, if it actually clears all of the notifications out of this system. All right. When you clear out the Android, you hit the clear button right there, clear all. They're all going to go away. Okay. Now let's see what happens when you do that with iOS. But this button up top seems to be where you touch to get rid of all the notifications. So let's see. So clear, so it clears them all. All right, so that's pretty good. One of the things I've noticed is that X is not always there either, right? So I'm not sure why that happens, but it cleared them all out today, but that doesn't always happen with iOS. So I think Android does that better and it's simpler and it's a lot cleaner, okay? And the next thing we're gonna look at when it comes to notifications are the app notifications. And I did erase all of the notifications just a minute ago, so it didn't really have any. So I sent a couple of messages to the Messages app. So this is a Messages app on Android. This is a Messages app on iOS. All right. You can see Google uses a notification dot. You don't get numbers, and so you don't know the number of notifications you have unless you slide down and find out here from there. iOS, it does give you the number of notifications, so that's great. I think that's better to know the number of notifications you have just by looking at your phone. Now, when it comes to what iOS, they both have some options if you long press. With iOS, you can start a new message, but it doesn't tell you anything about the notifications you already have. You can edit the home screen or anything like that. With Android, you long press, you're going to get some options to start a new conversation, but you also see that you have 2 notifications and you have a preview of one of the notifications. All right. And you can actually go ahead and deal with them by opening it up. Right. You can do that. Or if you go back, but you could actually read that and just swipe away from it right there. Okay. iOS doesn't give you that option. You got to start a new message or something like that, but you can't deal with notification as it is right there. So I think Android wins that notification battle right there. All right. Okay, so that was a quick look at notifications on Android and iOS. Always intriguing to me. I'm an Android fan, but by the way, I'll go ahead and put that disclaimer out there. But I like iOS too. I think it's a great operating system, but I just think that they both have different ways of doing things. And so I wanted to kind of show that and kind of talk about it. If you got some comments, go ahead and put them in the comment section. If you have some opinion you want to share, I know people will have different opinions about this. And if you have questions, just go ahead and hit me up and I'll respond to you. Now, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up as well. And if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I will come back with some more comparisons between iOS and Android in the future. This is Lawman FJ, out.